Hi, Cave Paint here. I'm just doing some studying from memory. I'm focusing on the legs, which is great because that oftentimes when I do a full figure from memory, I completely have to make up the legs. So isolating the legs in the study session is a great thing for me to do. Started art 4 years ago. I decided that I was going to change my mentality on how I think about myself and how I think about my art because I really wanted to keep my creative space clean and what that kind of sculpt out what that meant to me. So I was going to try to avoid scratching out things that I drew. I wasn't going to say mean comments like make this better, like I just when I didn't like something, I would take notes on the side, usually in brackets to show something too long or too short. And I would just kind of leave it there. And oftentimes when I came back to it, a day later, I didn't have that, I'm like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought, as I leave the mistake there and I can see the error, but I don't hate the error. So there was something that mentality shift definitely helped me a lot. At first, I really found writing comments like positive comments, great, good job, we're getting on the way. I found that to be cringy. And I really wanted to kind of look into like why did I feel this way about like positive things? Because I know it had to be forced. Like it was something, positivity is something I really had to focus on and work on because when I see these errors and these mistakes, I also need to be able to see the positive things that happen within my pieces and my work. I've always strived to do better. Like I've always, pushed myself out of my comfort zone and do things that would be harder and more challenging. I've almost taken that to an extreme because I haven't crafted out like a chill space for myself, like a comfort zone where when I'm tired and I don't feel like doing anything or, instead of scrolling on my phone, I could draw. And that's something I wish I had done, over these past 4 years, but I am happy with the progress that I'm at. It definitely took me longer than I thought it would. I've got 1,000 sheets of paper and I'm just getting to the end of them. I hope that little bit was informative. See you in the next one.